Hello and welcome. As you know that we are going to start new AWS service known as RDS, Relational Database System. Now, if you want to become master of any technology, you must have foundational knowledge. If you have foundational knowledge, then it would be very easy for you to understand some terminologies that we are going to use during our RDS learning process. So, in this video, I am going to talk about foundation topic. So, let's start. Hello and welcome. I hope you are enjoying our AWS series. We have big plan to add Azure series, even videos for each and every DevOps technologies. But for this, we want some support from you guys. You can support us by only doing two things. First, subscribe to this channel. And yes, only subscribe to this channel if you are thinking that these videos is actually giving you some values. It will help you to pass any AWS exam like AWS Cloud Practitioner, Solution Architect Associate, or even Solution Architect Professional. Second thing is, share these videos with other IT professionals. Learning process is actually not expensive. If you are getting better or proper instructor or a mentor, it will really help you to develop your skill. If you are thinking that we are providing you a proper right path to improve your skill, your friends also deserve this, right? And for this, you have to share this channel videos with them. So, I am just requesting you to do these two tasks for me. One, subscribe to our channel and share with other IT professionals. Thank you. Now you can continue your video. First of all, we are going to start with introduction. Here, I am going to give you introduction of three things. First, database. Second, database management system. And third is all about example. So, let's start with the introduction of database. A database is a structured collection of information or data usually stored electronically in a computer system. Nowadays, if you want to store data, we are always using computers. Storing data inside computers means storing data electronically. Now, if you will able to store data in an organized manner, it would be very easy for you to retrieve data. Storing data in a notepad file is also kind of electronic storage. And storing data in a proper table format, it is also kind of electronic storage. But if you are going to set up data inside notepad file, it would be very difficult to retrieve. But if you are going to store data in an organized manner using database, it would be very easy for you to retrieve this data whenever you require it. So, it helps user to efficiently store, retrieve and manage their data. Now, whatever applications that you are using, 90% applications having the data to store, and they need to store them into the organized manner. So, they are using database. So, my question is, okay, I understood this. If I want to store data in an organized manner, I have to use database, right? Yes, you are absolutely right. But how I can create database? In order to create database, in order to maintain database, you have to have database management system. So here, I am giving you definition of database management system. A database management system is a software that helps in creating, managing and maintaining databases. So if you have any application, you have data to store for this application, you have to have database. And to manage database, you have to set up database management system. It provides an interface for user to easily store, retrieve and update data in a systematic and organized way. Now here I am giving you example. Okay, here I am using example of e-commerce company who is actually storing this data in unorganized manner and then they are using database to store this data in an organized manner. So let's talk about before DBMS concept. Here I am using concept of 1975 because it is an older method to store data. So in 1975, they used computer system to store data in unorganized manner. If you look at this, here we have one order detail for any e-commerce company. I know that in 1975 there was no e-commerce, but I'm just giving you example. Now look at this. Here they are storing this data into the kind of notepad file. If you look at this, the data is actually not in an organized manner. Look at this. Here quantity is 1, and here it is one word here. Here we have numbers. Here we have note. Then we have no notes here. Here we have contact note. Here we have remark, right? Why? Because you are writing all this manually. It is all kind of handwritten note. So without database, if you want to store this data, you have this kind of, unstructured data format, and you are using it to store this data electronically. Now here we have many problems. If I am talking about problems, the first is free-form tags. All these are free-form tags. There is no rule to store data, right? Then inconsistent structure. I already gave you examples. Sometimes it is remarks, sometimes it is note, sometimes it is different thing, right? And then difficult to query. Now if you have data stored like this and I'm asking you, okay, tell me detail about all the delivered product. Now how you can retrieve this data? If you have data, then you are going to analyze this, you are going to retrieve this data, and it would be very difficult for you to retrieve this data if you are storing this data without using DBMS. But thank God we have DBMS. So the whole process of storing data has been changed after DBMS. So let's talk about something history related to the DBMS. In 1970, while at IBM, Edgar F. Code published a landmark paper titled Relational Model of Data and Large Cell Database. And this is person who changed the way we are storing data. I just added photo of him to thank him, right? Because of him, today we are using database. Although we have so many types of database available in the market, but this person got first idea about how we can store data inside computer system or in organized manner. So thanks Mr. Edgar Code. Now in this paper, he proposed a new way to structure data, storing information in table with rows and columns. So he got idea that we can store data into the row and columns. Now here the final structure. Now look at this. Here we have rows and then we have fixed columns. We also call it schema. So here we have order ID. Now here we will add only order ID, and when we are going to add order ID, it will not allow me to add anything other than numbers. Here we have customer name, then we have product name, then we have quantity. So you are storing this data in organized manner. If you are storing this data into the organized manner, there will be consistency. There is no chance that you will make mistake. Easily queryable. If I am saying you that, okay, just give me status of all delivered product, you will get this directly. So it is very easy to retrieve data. It will reduce errors and it will provide scalability. Mr. Code provided the concept of creating multiple tables and relate them with each other. Now look at this. This is kind of relational database management system or like a DBMS table. Now here in this particular table, we have most of the customer detail like customer name, customer address. Here we have a status of the product and here we have a product detail. Now look at this. All these are actually related with each other. If I'm saying that, okay, tell me what is a status of Rajesh Kumar's product. So you will say that, okay, here it is Rajesh Kumar. Rajesh Kumar's customer ID is 1. Now here we have record with the customer ID 1 as well. And look at this. It is actually delivered on this particular date. Here we don't have detail about Rajesh Kumar, but we can find out the relation between the table and we can say that yes, this is related to Mr. Rajesh. Why? Because here if you look at this, the customer ID is same. Now with the customer ID here, we have order ID as well. So you can say that, okay, what is the order of Mr. Rajesh? You can find out that, okay, the order ID is 1. And now here we have product with the order ID. So order ID is 1 means product ID is 1 means electric kettle. Look at this. Electric kettle has been delivered by Rajesh Kumar. So this is the way to manage multiple table. If you have multiple table, then you can create many records inside this, and it is very scalable way to store the data as well. So this is how the whole database management system started, and I hope you got complete understanding about the era of DBMS and before DBMS and after DBMS. Now, you know, the era was started in 1970, but nowadays we are living in 2024. So we have lots of things, like we have a new type of database management system. We have so many DBMS system available in the market as well. Now look at this. The first thing is we have Relational Database Management System, which is actually originally started by Mr. Code. Then we have NoSQL databases and in-memory databases. There are lots of types of databases available, but specifically we are going to talk about these three because all these three database systems are so popular. If I'm talking about relational database system, popular database systems are... Sorry, I know that you want to watch full video, but full video is now not available on YouTube. If you want to watch full video, I want you to go to our website. When you will go to our website, you will find out our course, 100 Days YouTube Challenge. I want you to enroll for this course by paying only 499 rupees for lifetime if you are from India. If you are from outside of India, you just need to pay $7 US. Once you will enroll to this course, you are going to get all full videos over there on our portal. You are also going to get certificate after completing the course, and we have just uploaded 120 videos. We are going to upload another 120 videos as well. So there will be total 240 videos. I hope we are going to meet inside the class. Thank you very much.